This next guest is actually special for me because, well, Craig Morrison, I've always seen him most of the time on stage. Big stage, dancing girls and backup vocalists. The whole thing, you know, I often said, what would that guy sound like in his own living room? So this is the perfect example of this U-strummit at the Gryphon door. The whole purpose is to try and get musicians away from all the glamour of the music world and bring them down to this lowly chair where you have to be quiet while they tune up. So we're going to see Craig Morrison in a different light tonight. And that's what I've been waiting for. Craig Morrison.
I'm going to do something I've never done before in performance. I'm going to play only my own compositions. On my last night back home, I walked the beach all alone. I am chilled to the bone, under a half moon in a patch of blue. On my last night back home, I drive old roads knowing I must part. I am thrilled to the heart, beside the old house where we fell in love. Once again I'm really here, where I was grown, where I'm well known. Once again I'll disappear, time and place, tear on face. Once again, farewell to all. On my last night back home, waves are lapping on the shore. I am leaving for another year, but I'll return once more. What I'm homesick for is no longer the same. It doesn't exist, but traces remain. On my last night back home, I walk the beach all alone. I am leaving for another year, but I'll return once more. Musician that took a wrong road. There ain't much to tell, I never knew him well. Too many things were left unsaid. He went by the name of there ain't much to see, he was a tragedy. City cowboy looking for some kicks, a rockabilly junkie with an overdose fix. My needle still plays his 4 45s, but for his needle he'd still be alive. My needle still plays his 45s, but for his needle he'd still be alive. There ain't much to say, it just happened that way. One of the needles tracks a record, the other one tracks your skin. I'm listening to his music now, and I'm still wondering. And when we went on tour on the Quebec blues circuit and various towns, festival circuit, I thought that the audiences needed to know who this man was. So I wrote this song to tell them. And we worked it out that while the band was playing this song, it goes to the solo at the very end. When it came to the solo, he would walk out and play the solo. So you have to imagine that part. I don't mind a little rhythm accompaniment if you want to help me out here. No. I got a piano playing buddy and he's here tonight. His skin is black and his beard is white. He can still play the blues, dirty or pretty, just like 50 years ago back in New York City. On hundreds of records and thousands of nights, Piano Man walls made everything alright. Raise your hands, children, it's understood when Captain Vann plays the blues. It sure is good. He used to play in the church and on the radio. He toured mining camps and played the medicine shows. He did shake, rattle, and roll with Big Joe Turner and wrote Chains of Love. Well, that's a real slow burner. On hundreds of records and thousands of nights, Piano Man walls made everything alright. Raise your hands, children, it's understood when Captain Vann plays the blues. It sure is good. He played with Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee, the Drifters, the Clovers, Ruth Brown and me. Yeah, he inspired me.